I was getting that. It seems like no matter who these people is, people that don't have real true power or they weren't built to have power, they can have it, some sort of it, but they all want to defile something. They find something great and they want to defile it before they can work with it. Or them. And that's not the, it's like something is wrong. You get what I'm saying? Some kind of oasis, reflection in reverse, in water. Water in reverse, abuse in reverse. I don't know. It's almost like with that completion with that water yesterday. It's almost like these people thought that they completed something, they defeated something, in trouble. It just something didn't go. It's kind of like maybe even that was like confirmation. That this is like somebody waited for somebody to do this and get confirmation that that's the way you're rolling. All that shit that we put in or whatever, it don't even mean nothing now because you just somebody went too far with something. Whatever this completion is, if these water people were here trying to do something, all it's all something for nothing, and then there's no need to reflect on something. Somebody caught a case. Could be a spiritual hater, and then we got the oasis here. Something is not an oasis anymore, or what I'm getting from oasis in reverse. Anyways, welcome black, blah, blah, blah. I said black. Welcome back to the platform. I appreciate you guys being here. Any likes, comments, and shares that I get, I appreciate them. And yeah, so something is not an oasis. Somebody is catching something. This could be back in the hometown. There could be an illness or something going on. Maybe somebody blamed me or you, or the spiritual hater could have blamed somebody else for some illness, but you're not even there no more. And whoever the spiritual hater is, this could be, like I said, called a case. This is like, because I heard that it was some kind of flu going around again. But this would be like, you normally don't want the flu. You get the flu, it's everybody around you get the flu, you don't get it. You get it for 1 day or 2 days and it's gone. Right? The spiritual hater, like when I was younger, I used to get my menstrual. It was only like 2 days and it was so light. I didn't have no problems, no smells, no nothing like this. And it was only like 2, 3 days max, and it would go away. And everybody else around me was like 7 days, 8 days, and it was heavy and they was cramping all the time. Like somebody could have been mad about something like that. And this could just be like your spiritual ranking. Somebody finding out what your worth is. And being jealous of it, and maybe be befriending a person and then going against them, something like this. I was just watching something, and this lady, it reminded me of when me and my friend used to get together and talk, or me and my play sister. When I used to go to her house, they be cooking or something, they offer me food or drinks or whatever like this. And I'd be over there like, girl, it just took me back to the one night when I went to her house and I seen a fleet of stars or spaceships or something moving in one direction. And I was already going through spiritual shit, and it was the first, I was already seeing a lot of stuff going on in the skies. And I went over there. I think I was arguing with my guy or whatever like this, and I went over there or something, and we was talking. But like when I seen them moving, I was like, oh my goodness! Like I didn't want to only catch it. I showed it to them. I was like, hey, come out here and look, because they was already, I would come over there, and she was like, oh, and I talk about like a little bit of like woke shit, and then I know that people don't want to talk about it. So I would talk about a little woke shit and then just drop it. And then we could talk about whatever we was talking about, the TV show or whatever. Um, but I was able to show it to them. Her and her husband ran out. And I was like, see, look at that shit. And I went in. So I don't know. I'm thinking around that time. Maybe somebody has half the memory or something here. All right. Um, hold on one second. But this one made me think, was somebody already, like, was they already teaming up? Because at that time I was on something, thinking about it. And how I had to figure out everything on my own. I'm just thinking about this. And then, whoo. And I think, like, because like when I went to her house, I wasn't like scared to be at her house or nothing. Like I would drink over there, fall asleep, wake up, we watch TV. Like I wasn't afraid to, be over there. But I'm just trying to think about tea. I know around that time there was a lot of tea or drinking involved. And something somewhat inappropriate happened one night, and I was like, right? But then I remember she was calling me. So this could be already when somebody was swapped out too. She was like, "Oh, come back over, whatever, like this, da 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 da." And I'm like, "No, I wasn't feeling, yeah." I mean, it took me a long time to go back over there. You know what I'm saying? You know how some shit be. Okay, I remember this, and something is taking. We got the memory here. Something is taking me right back there. I don't know, because I'm wondering if these people were already like in some old trafficking shit. You know what I'm saying? Going on. Okay, I can't be in two places at one time. You know what I'm saying? Because it happens to be that this play sister, when I think about in the spirit, so this could be somebody mad about what I'm able to pick up in the spirit. I was picking up on this person in my masculine, but I'm like, they never even been alone together. Whatever the fuck, why am I picking up on so much energy of this play sister? But that's why I'm thinking, was there already something? Were they already bait and trap? I was getting that bait and trap because like this girl was watching this thing or whatever, and she's like, you should just stay here with me or something. Like we never, when I was talking heavy divorce shit at that time, and with her, because that was my closest confidant since we was in the second grade. What we was close, our parents dated or whatever. So um, I would have never thought like that if this person would betray me or something like that. I would have never thought. But this could be somebody. This is what I mean when it's like, oh, I thought in my whole heart to raise above a person. You get what I'm saying? It's something like bait and trap or selling a person out to go higher. The castle. Maybe people found out about this royal lineage or something like this. Or it was time for me to step up and go towards something on a supernatural level here. The reason I don't like this kind of stuff is because it's almost like if we are being taken to go assigned to be assigned roles, who are you taking? Because my consciousness is here with me. So who are you taking? Is it somebody just sitting there like Weekend at Bernie's while everybody moves around this person as if they're working for this person? But the girl was like serving her tea and she was like, come on, you should just divorce him and come live with me or whatever like this. Now, we never talk about no shit like that. We never got, I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do. I never agreed to live with nobody or run away with nobody or no shit like that. Right. I was just at my breaking point with my relationship, I think back then. It has to be within the past 13 years or so. Um, mm. So I don't know, like, but now since this person has passed away, and that's why I wonder if this is this person up here that had an obsession, a thief. They could have stole a man, stole a position, right? What I'm seeing in the supernatural or spiritual, this don't always have to be spiritual. This could be tech spiritual. Like people got chips in order to conspire without being heard. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Um, I was also thinking when that fleet came in was my person because I feel like if this is a Houdini husband or a space astronaut husband, it's like whatever. It's like whenever something gets deep or that person can feel me about to break up, or if I'm in one of those times where I'm like, I don't want the relationship no more. I just ain't got the money to leave. I don't know what the fuck to do. You know, what to do with the kid. I wouldn't even know what to do. The person might have been spying on me already. You get what I'm saying? Or this person was already taken as a spy for them. One of my lady, because I would consider this with the castle energy, they could have found out that I am the queen, right? This scheme, whatever that people were playing off of our energy, they found out no, this bitch is the queen, and then so this will be the ladies in waiting trying to get me to say something around them and turn it into I don't know who. But ever since somebody got with this person, they not manifesting and somebody been out the relationship or something for 4 years. But like I said, whatever this is, it's like the sun would be the most high. That's the energy, that's the intel or something. But I'm guessing that when we find out about these type of wars or rumors of wars or these type of secret something, I'm just wondering, that would be the most impaired person, right? That could be the most impaired person. That would be the person that they would leave out of out of knowledge of words that you could say to call on energy to move you or get you out or take you, transport you, witness protection. Like it's something like this. Like these people had access to something that the sun never had access to. So even if people are like, well, how did you transform or move around before? Somebody else was doing it. It was never me calling the shots, right? So I don't know. It's like somebody can't, somebody, I don't know. Maybe somebody's admitting to something here. Almost wondering if somebody crossed over and that they're saying something, because I feel like somebody could be pulling on the energy now. Yesterday we got heavy. Maybe this is my sign that I'm supposed to be going west or something like this. But I feel like somebody's like because somebody else could have already went west within the past 15 years without me. Like I said, this is how I think that they with these secret programs or secret societies, somebody could have said, say, okay, say this ain't even my situation, but something like this happened to someone. Your husband run into your play sister or your best friend, they fuck around, and people like, oh yeah, look, oh, that was some good hot sex or whatever. Oh my goodness. And then they just take these people and relocate them or something like this and give them some kind of package deal. Right. And they was like fucking and drinking and whatever. Oh, the person drink too, like this person. The person do like this, that whatever. And then just to like whore these people out. And now something is wrong. Somebody can't manifest. The relationship is over. Something like that. We got energy. the Ace of Wands, something is not working without the center component. And again, this could look like the child because there was adults that was your same age around you, but they had knowledge that would elevate them. You didn't have this knowledge. So they could have been sunning a person, like leaving you in the naughty seat or as the child or something here. Look at these ghost people around this person. And then there could be something here in October. Maybe somebody had a baby. You see that baby in there? Somebody could have had a baby or produced a baby in October. And this could be like in another country or something like this. And somebody could have killed the person the same day, right? To get a little royal baby. Let's see. Two of Wands. Decisions in reverse. Something is ending now. Just the Two of Wands, that's like my most high. Like you didn't reach the pinnacle or something like this. All right. But this is also when a person might try to start breaking off pieces of your gingerbread house. Your consciousness, your awareness, your fight or flight, your joy, your love, your essence. It's like breaking off pieces of a gingerbread house to bring somebody back down. Drinking from your Ace of Cups, whatever you fulfilled your life with. Or like I said, somebody's already here and they're seeing that there's flowers all around this person, but they're seeing that that ain't the way or something here. I told you the flowers to me are the girls that be setting up people. The girls that be setting up people, right? Set up queens on different calibers. Something could have even happened to someone else. Somebody could have, did this to a couple of people, and then there could have been something messy where these people turned on that person and told on them. And now somebody is mad at what they created. Say a lady was like, oh, I'm going to create a whole bunch of little hot girls and send them around and trick men or bait them, young girls, whatever like this, something like this. And it was working for a long time. And now people are finding out who is these bait and trap people. And then something is not working how it used to, or somebody trying to give it up. But it's like somebody know how the game work with this person. They get a little teacher's pet, and then somebody learn how the game work, and then get rid of the person that started it. Like if somebody did somebody wrong, somebody did them wrong too. This could be also somebody that it's a taboo, or the word that we still can't find today that start with an S. Okay. Yeah, like somebody ran the same game, because there could be like a select group, say people that's connected to me, like say 10 years ago, they was about to start a new mission. Something came to me from the palace or something that I need to report or something like this, or not, like on a level where I would be learning something. I don't know what could have happened, because somebody could have took me there and I could have got sacrificed at a castle or a palace or something somewhere in any land. I don't know. And then somebody could have did something to harm the reason why I couldn't go to somewhere. Okay. Sabotage. So, but let's say that everybody here knew that I was a royal since I was little. They all families talk about it, whisper about it. I just never knew. Somebody could have been like, hey, if I did that with that person, man, or something, they ain't gonna want me to come. Something happened. And there's something about, it could be something about like spyware, or I think around that time, my play sister, she had gotten, what do you call that thing? Around that time, she got that Amazon thing. Y'all know what it's called when you can ask the thing what, like Jim. They got Gemini now, but Girl, it's something wrong. See, that's why I said there's something wrong with memories here. Somebody's doing something with memories here. Um, so that must mean that me sharing memories does work to unravel something, but at the same time the enemy doesn't want that to happen, so they could be playing around with that right now. Like this would be my first time getting my memories wiped, but I still only had like that I know of. But uh what do you call it? But you know, all the people that I'm contending with, they've had their memories for 100 years. I've only had mine for 40 anyway. You see what I'm saying? It would be something like that. They've had their memories for 100 years, 75 years, longer than that. But I've only had my 40 years memories, and but this is my first time having it wiped in at 40s, right? Um, but they're not supposed to be touching my memories, my memory bank. Like I'm already behind, say like that. All the people I grew up with, they already have their Lucy juice. It's built into them or something like this. Or nobody destroyed it. So um again, if this spouse was driving my car at that time, right? Me, right? Um, and something happened and this person witnessed, or he was in my vassal or bound to me, star bound to me, that could be the excuse that they use for some type of secret silent breakaway or breakup. But this could also be the night that somebody fell in love with my play sister because of whatever that engagement was that happened. That could have started something here. It's like the spark that starts something. And now these people can go on. Say the masculine energy was driving me, like we were like in a two-seater, and I never knew this. Like, see, this could have something to do with like people that got pilot license, truck licenses, CDL, shit like this, right? So the twice in the Sims person, that was the second person that something happened. I'm like, oh, I don't really know. It's good. And it wasn't even, oh no, I was tricking somebody or something. I just didn't feel, you know what I'm saying? Every engagement or little strange situation that I've had has probably been about three with feminine energy. I don't know. I didn't, it just changed my whole idea about wanting to be with another girl. But I think it's because of the closeness that I had with these females. Like that we, you know what I'm saying? Like your sister is my cousin or something. I don't know. It just was something. I just didn't, but that just was my situation. But to me, this could have been bait and trap. Like all my life, these people was waiting for me to fuck with one of these people around me or something like this. You get what I'm saying? So that they can get on to another level. Like just name themselves. Oh, I'm a concubine of hers. Here's my paperwork. I just kissed this person last night. You know, I don't know if this is what people were doing. I cannot figure it out really, the whole thing, right? But this could be how somebody was pulling holes through me. Like somebody that was not, and then the family could turn that shit around on me and say how I'm not respectful or I'm not something or I am a adulterer. I mean, not an adulteress, but I am a whorish woman or something like this. So you get what I'm saying? A naughty woman or something. Um, and act all shocked in the courtroom when they know what programming they had me under. Which, if I was a royal and I knew I was a royal, I would be able to say that's never supposed to happen. But now I'm seeing it back in like, well, you was never supposed to fucking do that. This is also treason. So it could be the two females that somebody pulled that they tried to hold over my head, or if they hear me talking now, they would be mad, or that I was close with or friends with or something. Like, you know, right? So I remember around that time, I could have met around that time the Issa girl. Again, I picked up on one of my masculines dealing with this energy in the spirit realm. I can't see what they do. I could just pick up on it. I could just pick up that a link happened. I don't get to see anything else. So that could be also some form of torture or torment because I can't pinpoint what masculine here. Somebody that was lined up to be with me, somebody that was already, linked to me, my spouse. I can't really always pinpoint. I could just, it's a prominent situation where these two people are going to try to use their power against me. You get what I'm saying? Or government connect, something like this, something where they're going to try to abuse me through their power. That's the only thing that matters to me in the situation. That's how I know I'm a real one. The other shit you doing is not bothering me. It's the fact that you thinking you about to, even masculine energies that I feel like they put the hook in and they called themselves married to me for a certain amount of time. And I never knew who these people, I never agreed to it. I never, but they got something off of it. A new life, a new lifestyle, something like this. You see what I'm saying? It ain't even what you doing, but it's about how did you do that? Why did you do that? So I don't know, like you just think about it because again, these is the same people like my boyfriend. When I met my boyfriend, these is the women that I was with. And then you think about this too. If these people are like connect, I'm about to say connect a line. If these people are like connect Sam with their other parts of their bodies and their other clones, I might be able just to navigate me, this vassal here, and everybody else in control of all of my clones or all my avatars. You get what I'm saying? Same thing. Whatever they were doing, it was inching towards that. Keeping me in the dark or not letting me know that I'm an elevated citizen or some citizen with some other kind of powers or something, for so other people could use it, maybe even against me then. And people would like these people more. And when I step up to take something or say, wait, this ain't how it's supposed to be, it's like, nah, because something these people are doing, kinky, freaky, partying, whatever this is, nothing serious is being done. Like maybe even my whole life being asleep, I was doing whatever with no hands. I was doing something without even knowing, it's like my frequency plugged into a system and it just was navigating perfectly. And then somebody said, we tired of this. Let's put this in there. Let's do this. Let's LGBT it. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's Islam it. Let's do, and now chaos is just here. It's just, none of these people going to want to fix it. Nothing like this. They're gonna leave somebody with a big load on their back or something like this. None of these people are going to want to fix anything. They don't care about it. It's not theirs. They just have fun with it. It's like when we talk about the keys kids or whatever. The keys kids. Might I add, at this particular time, my supposed spouse was okay with me trying to uh test the waters when it come to females. So that's out the door. That's out the way. For somebody trying to say, "Ooh, if you want to do," no, I already talked to this with this person, and at this point in time, something was already solidified that if I had the green light to go ahead and do whatever, right? To kiss a girl and see what it feel like. I had the green light or more. I had the green light to do so. Okay, so before anybody goes there, at this time, we don't need to talk about nothing else, motherfucker. We talking about right now. Okay, so let's see. So it's not even about the story. It's not even about the gossip. It's about seeing, showing how this game work or something like this from the gut, from the inside before something, but it's still so strange because if these people were supposed to be my mentors or the people to keep me on the right track, nobody did that job either. They could have been getting paid in property, paid in something, paid in elevation, awakening. These could be people that's not supposed to awaken, but somebody built a program to let these people ascend if they can trap me or if they can dirty my energy or something, or just let me, you're comfortable here. All right. But yeah, somebody could have been, trying to pull that energy out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just getting that energy. But somebody could have, somebody is in reverse here. Somebody don't have no more decisions to make. It's also, I don't like the way that these people are like, oh, remember we talked about this. I didn't talk about nothing with nobody. Because this could even be this Lynette. Somebody was else that was in the family was plugged into my server at night or something like this, amping these people up, ramping them up. Now, I'm not going to say that these people wasn't feeling my energy or my healing energy or my essence. I'm just saying that, like, y'all know how Candy at night, Candy Birds did that at night shit. It's kind of like sometimes on this channel we could get a little bit raunchy, but most times we're not, but we could get a little bit, when stuff come up, right? So I just feel like a snake, we always talk about this attachment. This could be something that was out of a person's control, whispering, or somebody come. First of all, I don't think these people are supposed to be coming and trying to connect to me in my dreams or in my sleep state. But when they did, they could have been talking to a snake, something that's there. I'm seeing that card with the snake wrapped around the ear, and they thought they were making plans with me or doing what I'm saying, but it was really that snake. And the snake got to have something to do with wanting to be whatever it is that they would blame on me being wrapped around my energy, right? To make the kingdom fall, at like there's no good people. It would be like somebody sending somebody into the royal family, anybody with genetics from the royal family, and saying nope, it's not one good person, but they lied. I'm the good person. You understand? It's something weird like this. Okay, but at a time of review, they know they had this snake in the energy, because they wasn't not going to get me to do anything unfair or whatever this is. Like, it could be a bunch of people like, oh, are you going to punish us or something like this? And we're not going to let you, we're running it now. We stole it. We're not going to let you. Are you going to punish us or something because of this, because of that or something? And again, I'm always, I'm not about to sit here and be having my arm twisted by you. But I'm always somebody that's going to make a good judgment if I have all of the information. If my life is at stake and I don't have all the information, and you rattling the cage around me, and I call on my full power and something happened to you, that's your problem, not mine. You knew what the case was. You knew I was in a pit of snakes, and everybody's coming at me from all the ways. So why did you even do that, right? If I had a call for judgment in that sense. I told you, if a thousand zombies was coming towards me, but I can hear one kid in the mix crying and coming toward, I know it doesn't matter. That kid might well be dead, because I'm blasting the whole crowd of zombies. I said zombians. I'm blasting the whole thing. That child is just a sacrifice. Like, 'cause I don't got time to wait. My doors is wide open. We can't close the doors fast enough. You know how I be on the zombie movies. And I could hear a kid crying or saying, no, wait, I'm here. I'm trying to get it. It don't matter, motherfucker. You wrapped around with 1,000 zombies, and we ain't got time to try to see. So you're gonna have to be a sacrifice with them. Like I'm got to hit the grenade. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell. You can't bring that shit in here. Somebody worked hard just trying to get their stance, just trying to get their head from spinning, right? Or ringing. Somebody don't have time for that. So it's almost, that's what that feels like. If somebody is trapped with a whole bunch of demons or snakes or something like this, and they could be trying to get a person's attention. And it's just like, they're like, dude, if we don't close the thing right now, whatever come through that gate is going to cause a whole nother pandemic or something. And it's just like, damn, the person could be true. They could be alive. They could be a very well asset. You're going to be pissed off when you close the gates and hit that bomb when you lose this person, but you can't afford to damage everybody else by letting this person in and they engulf with them. Now, this could be the situation of me. You understand? And somebody say, wouldn't you want grace or mercy? Well, if you all have all that equipment and you able to do it, do it. If not, I don't know. Because motherfucker like me might be in a situation where I could live amongst the zombies, ain't shit happen to me. And you purposely ain't coming in to get me because you want me to be a zombie. Because you want my spot. You sitting in my spot and you want my fucking spot. So this could be 10,000. Well, 10,000 might fall around me. 10,000 might be cleaving to you because you made them promises that I didn't make nobody. So we might be two different people. You was pretending to be the king. I am the motherfucking king. So I don't know what to say. I'm willing to die standing on that. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Nobody about to tell me nothing other than what source told me. Now, this could be also before they did something to like stop me from being able to hear, because this man was dealing with Jezebels and they was thinking they was going to just come back to me. And so somebody blocked me out of a certain frequency where I couldn't be like, that's kind of strange. Why are you going over here at that time? Or, you know what I'm saying? It's something like this here. So this got something to do with this Gaia energy. These motherfuckers gonna be eaten alive wherever they stand when they try to go against Gaia. The natural mother source. Everybody fucking knew it. Queen of Wands. Somebody definitely could have been cooking up some type of alchemy or something here with the Two of Cups. So this is somebody that could have been pulling people through my, you know, essence. And like I said, I don't know if somebody could have kidnapped me, like kept me trapped in a basement or something like this. I don't know. Maybe somebody left somebody in the place and they got found dead there. I don't know. Yeah, this is crazy because that's crazy as hell. Look, we got liquor. This is what my play sister basement looked like. And this dude sitting down there. She got a bar down in her basement. That could be common in Kenosha County. Um, but she used to have this little bar. We never used it when I was there. She never used it when I was there. I don't know. But she did have stuff in it and it was kind of decorated a little bit. But maybe these is a group of people that went through something like with the It Clown or something, and they had a secret little group that they've built, and I didn't get afflicted by it. And so maybe these people build some kind of thing. Maybe my husband was still in Kenosha and was going to these people's house doing something. I don't know. My children too. I don't know. The original children. I don't know. Okay. So now somebody's trying to like look, the cups spilt all over the place here and everything. Like this part is not on anymore. Nine of Cups. Somebody is not like, hey, look at the great mystery. Come and look at this. Somebody is not doing that anymore. Pour up many drinks to have. Or like I said, this could be like a humble beginnings or new beginnings or starting all over again. You know, I don't know if the spiritual hater could also be like the bonds that was built with me all this time. I'm supposed to step out and then walk back in like I'm the new person. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So I don't want to be a part of it, of this, whatever this is. I just don't. It's like somebody trying to bewitch a person or put them in their witch clan or something. I say, oh, you're not a virgin anymore. I will hold back. I want to be a virgin until I'm like in real queen luxury energy. I don't want to join any gangs or nothing or whatever it is. You know, I don't want to be a vampire. I don't want to be, you know, I'm just saying I just want to be whatever I don't want nobody contaminating my coming out party or my, and when I'm saying that, I mean that I'm going through awakening. It's like going through a brick, gnawing through a brick wall because there's no help. Everybody want me to fail or everybody hating or something. And I just don't want to touch nothing. It's not even like, ew, I'm better than you. I just don't want to touch nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like now that any places where I would have visited or any friends I would have called, these vampires are out. These were the doppelgangers that was all in the background and stuff like this. These people could be out now, the fancy ones that know how to siphon somebody's energy, essence, or blood or whatever from a bloodline, and then they go off in the background and live luxurious lives. Or they might go off and be like debutantes or go off and be like duchess, or they go off and be, you know, like Paris Hilton them was socialites or something like this. It's like G's up, hoes down, rolling down the street. So I don't know. Maybe these people are in reverse. The people that was uh even keeping people trapped and siphoning their energy and feeding it to other people. But the audience is up. If this is the audience or the chairs, that means the audience that's seen this is up. Or again, who is this? Because now you got liquor here. There's beer and stuff spilled over, whatever. This person all sad and everything like this. Because that'd be crazy. Because like I said, these people met because of their connection with me. So that'd be crazy if all these people are now better friends than we were. Like that's just weird to me. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know what to think about it. Because if I think about it a little bit, I could tell people did kind of try to baby me. You know what I'm saying? Back when we were younger and shit like that, right? You know, they did kind of try to, you see what I'm saying? Maybe somebody want to give something to a person. This could be like other people had to move out the way while these individuals come into town. I just feel like it's like a switch. Something switched. The people was taken out 15 years ago, preserved or something like this. I'm the only one that was left behind because I was promised to be safe. And now the other people are back now. It's just strange. Like, no, I promise if you go back home now, everybody's gonna be normal again. And it's like how normal? 1995 normal, 2007 normal, or do that even none of this shit don't make sense to me. It just don't. Okay? Because I just want to make sure that people don't think, oh, well, you were narrating and navigating with no. This is the energy that again would be you might be traumatized if you found out this because um that means that there's some people that could be advanced around you that might be able to harm you or something. I don't know. Because I would be like, well, damn. Okay, so you mean to tell me that my spouse was a part of a navigation team, but they thought they didn't see nothing in me unless that person was a spiritual hater and they left me behind and he took the valuable people that was a part of my crew, my Truman crew. Like somebody picked like the best friend, the wife, you know what I'm saying, or the husband or whatever like this. Then you just left me behind. You left the Truman behind. Now somebody just sort of crying and everything here. Somebody could have got their feelings hurt and then just shot off like that, doing all this reckless shit. Now the person feeling like that. Mm. This could be an Aquarius thing. Somebody could be, I could have thought these people was Tauruses and they was using my Taurus power and all these people is Aquariuses or they just actors or they just plants or something. I don't know. And again, we are speaking. This is not even your regular tarot channel, just in case y'all haven't already figured it out. We talk about some kind of Stranger Things type of shit in here, okay? And so these people this could be a situation where these people's parents paid them out. They had the money from taking money from or taking advantage of a situation or finances from my pot. They could have invested in ripping their kids out and preserving them when they knew we was about to go through 15 years of some bullshit. But there was no money for me to get whatever, right? Or if there could have been money for me, but if somebody would have paid for me with my intelligence going along with these people, if we were all going to be getting upgrades, I would figure out what they all did to me, right? And then I would be around them at the time and I would be able to make executive decisions or my foot would be in the door. This is about somebody getting opportunities that another person didn't get. That's talking about somebody's foot in the door. That means that somebody was toting a king around here or a queen around here like they was a piece of furniture. The all energy around could have been using science. And all these people like, oh Lord, or something like this. But you treated this person like a dispensable piece of plastic cup or Dixie cup. Like, boy. Yeah, something about dark magic here. Some kind of secret club or something here. But I mean, I don't know. Judgment could be called on these people. Because maybe somebody that abandoned the person, but the rest of the shit they wasn't. But what did you think was going to happen to this person? This is strange. But I guess it's supposed to hurt your feelings that people thought that you was disposable or they didn't want you on their level or on your own level. I don't know what is supposed to make you feel like, or me, or whatever this is. Okay. It's like my channel is not, it could stir up some shit, but it's not a trouble starting channel. Why would anybody allow for something like this to happen to a person? Cyberbullying and then family issues in reverse. So family members could be not doing shit no more. They don't want to get caught, but they could be using people on cyberbullying to do the rest of the work. Okay? They could have what they need or something like this. All right? All right? Yeah. Yeah, some people is tripping on somebody. We got shine, your light. It irritates their demons. This is the jackpot for you. A thief could be mad or somebody mad that you found out. Now they don't want you back no more because you found out that they stole something. Oh, no, they do want you back now. Somebody's hands look like this. But this is somebody that never had the person in the first place. There's a person that never had the person in the first place. Like this 9419. Their hands look like that. Or this is somebody, this could be after they killed the spouse or somebody that was connected to that team. Or got rid of this person, locked this person up, and now the team want me back without my person. Now, the person could have been the only one trying to keep me alive, but the person could have also been my spiritual hater. And these people's like, no, we fuck with you and we travel with you on these space missions, but we like your wife. Or something like this. Or she's an element or something. Like something weird happened here. Yeah, clout hungry. Something ain't shaking the same way no more. Somebody just trying to say anything. Oh, you shouldn't have did this to this person or something. Somebody is trying to act like they advocating for a person now. Somebody could have put the money back. You see this bag, right? Money bag. Yo. Somebody could have put the bag back. And they say, I didn't steal nothing. Now, maybe this person did that to help you out. I don't know. You have to figure that out. Or I'll have to figure it out. Yeah, because somebody tried to say somebody ain't shit. This could be the child services. These could be the people that did some type of secret service agency. This ain't regular like, oh, girl, Vicky around the corner. She mad because my man be messing with her and he be coming over here. And then she called DCFS on me, that bitch. I'm about to go over there and talk. These are stalkers or watchers just sitting here abusing their job by saying, hey, we don't want that person to be our leader in the future. Let's end this person. We're the ones that sit back here in the dark and watch. And they don't see us. Let's make this person feel us or make this person see us after they see that they've fallen. It's something like this. Okay? Somebody cock blocking here. This could be also somebody that's witnessed you being very reserved with your private parts. All right? And somebody knows you about to go out there and get something or feast like a lion will be doing. All right? The bad decision, the imposter is still here. They're not able to steal your stuff no more. All right? But the imposter is still here. Oh, bad reputation. So somebody used a clone to give somebody a bad reputation. This unbothered energy. This could be also somebody in a 9 of Cups that think that they can't be moved. Yeah. And that they got everybody under a spell.
My phone is glitching a little bit.
Yeah, mine is too, because Bun did something to it. This one.
I don't usually know that.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
It's not broken yet, but I'm just saying it's just doing some weird stuff. If it breaks, I'm just gonna probably have to be on that for until I DoorDash or something and get the money back.
Nay, I can't do nothing about this.
It's not broken yet. I'm just saying it's just doing some weird stuff.
Child neglect. A boss. So this could be like a boss bitch or a boss daddy or something. They was neglecting a child. This would be somebody that don't do for their own kid, but always inviting their kids' friends to come over and play. A weirdo. Yeah, somebody could have traveled away and left somebody. Okay. Unattended. That's unaware. Extra triggered in reverse with an offer in reverse. This could also be a healing, or somebody could be trying to turn you into a vampire or something. They want to offer you the cup. They don't want to give it to you no more. Okay. Because I told you somebody is dealing with somebody else, whatever. Like this is somebody that wants you to say, see, you was my queen bee, but I displaced your ass. And it's like, nah, you just was a hater or something like this. And I'm still gonna be the queen bee. I just never got to be the queen bee. So somebody could be stalking someone here. Imagine these could be people that have been also recently changed within the past 20 years from regulars to X-Men or vampires or something like this. And they have to settle with the, they come back and see you and you was close to them and you not changed. That could make somebody abuse you. It can make somebody want to protect you. I don't know. It's something like this here. Oh, incarcerated. Some stalker could be in jail. Hold on one second, y'all. Also, these are men that be, like I said, trying to be nosy about your past and stuff like this, going in sacred information and classified files to find out about you to see if they can just throw you to why not? You've been with 10 dudes, 20 dudes, 50 dudes or something. Why you can't just be a hoe like the rest of these bitches? Yeah. So it's something about bad karma in reverse because somebody is this queen energy here. Like something can't touch somebody. They don't want to admit this. Yeah, so they're trying to block a person online and then hustle and be like, look, we hustling. We got money over here, bitch. You broke. You know what I'm saying? You're a broke bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's something like this. But all this hustling and got a whole bunch of people about to be the fucking jail. So this could be like they try to take your innocence or your privacy or something like this and exploit you. And whatever they've been hustling and doing to try to make it look like they better than you or rising above you, this is what about to get them in jail. But they imprison you off of your own personal, things. Somebody could have looked for an Islam father to say, oh, this person stepped outside the relationship or something like this. Boom, boom. Killed a person or whatever, detached them or something like this. Somebody had an ulterior motive is what I'm hearing. All right. And now everything is off balance here. All right. This could be also a provider of emotional support and maturity. They might not want this. They might separate you, make you a royal and move with this bloodline, but this bloodline is in trouble. This bloodline is about to be blocked. Thinking some shit is funny. Yeah, judgment is here. They're not doing anything. And this is not an indecisive measures. This is what it is. Nostalgia place is over. Somebody tried to play with the wrong one. I feel like these people was warned not to play with it could be like the Empress can't do nothing to you. Y'all could fuck the Empress up. You ain't gonna be able to get rid of the Empress all the way because God gonna handle that with the Empress. But you can. Or with the Empress Holy Spirit. But people could talk forgiveness all you want. But the reason why there was no forgiveness with the Holy Spirit energy, because the Holy Spirit could not defend herself against these people, and somebody had pure intentions or something like this with whatever the fuck they was doing. As much as it could be. But people could have been manipulating this person, mind controlling, remote control, programming this person. They could have been doing a lot of things. Or this person couldn't even protect themselves already. They was not plugged in the same frequencies as these people, or being able to travel or move freely like these people, or switch out lifestyles or something like this, like these people, or flee when they needed to, or get picked up by a spaceship when they wanted to. These people was just acting like they was just doing favors for you or me. And it was it's like the whole program was made to protect me. And then now you're like, oh, you just needy. We don't want to have to work for you and do these things anymore. They come abuse you, and then we got to come. But this means that when you was not talking shit online like I'm doing now, these people was already harming me. They was already harming me, killing casually. Before I said anything online in the past 2 years that would be sounding angry. So you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. So we might as well. You might not have no nostalgic feelings or something. Somebody could be also wiping away these. Or you just see something clearly, man, on a business level. That's what this is initially. There's other people that could have went through this on in another way that are from my pack or my clan or who I was connected to growing up. None of them never went online with it. I might be the first one to go online with it out of this sector. But hold on, y'all. I didn't eat nothing all day. I got to get something to eat.